In this video we're going to have the Sony XBR85X950G review. We will have a detailed look on the various features this product possesses. This video will help you decide whether this television is perfect for your needs. We provided a link on the description to give you the best prices on the market right now. Making a great mid-range TV is harder than it looks. For starters, it has to be better looking than the cheap TVs while still being cheap enough that it fits within most folks' budget. The good news? The Sony X950G, called the Sony XG95 in the UK and X95G in Australia, hits the sweet spot between price and visual performance, offering just enough visual panache to warrant its mid-range price point. The bad news? It has some of the worst sound quality of any mid-range TV in 2019, bad enough to almost ruin the overall experience. You can't talk about the Sony X950G without talking about the speaker placement and design, a system Sony calls acoustic multi-audio. The idea here is that by putting two down-firing speakers and adding two tweeters in the top of the screen on the back, the TV could create the illusion of sound emanating from the center of the screen, and, surprisingly, it works. It really does make sound feel more centered. That said, outside of the placement and design of the speakers, Sony made a number of smart decisions with the X950G's design. It is a good-looking TV with a thin bezel and narrow metal legs that attach to the back of the screen. You'll need a wide entertainment center to hold the TV, but the incredibly sturdy legs prevent the TV from rocking. To help you manage your cable clutter, the legs have a small channel that can be used to hide cables running up the back of the TV. The end result doesn't look quite as clean as Samsung's QLED TVs with their T-shaped stand, but it's still a good solution overall. Speaking of good decisions, the Sony X950G uses a full array panel with local dimming, and this design decision significantly boosts contrast and prevents a lot of blooming. We'll talk more about the advantages of full array in the performance section, but we thought it'd be worth prefacing here as its use does make the TV a bit thick. For both users and reviewers, Android TV is a divisive operating system. There's a legion of folks who don't mind, and even like, the platform's row-centric design, while others can't stand its unresponsiveness and sheer bugginess. The good news is that Google has made a few minor changes to make finding content a bit better, and Sony has clearly worked on the hardware side making the content faster to access. According to documentation provided Sony, the X950G performs up to 60% faster than previous generation Sony smart TVs, with key services like Netflix and YouTube starting up 60% and 50% faster, respectively. Right out of the box, the best way to describe the image quality of the X950G is, well, natural. It's not flashy. It's not overly bright. Colors aren't oversaturated. It's just a really natural picture with subdued colors and great black levels, perfect for HD/SDR content. Of course, everything you watch in HD/SDR will have to be upscaled to near 4K, and that's where Sony's X1 Ultimate processor, an upgrade from the X1 Extreme on the X900F, and its proprietary reality creation engine come in. Right, so sound might not be this set's strong suit, but visual performance certainly is, and 4K/HDR content really shines, both figuratively and literally, on the X950G. While other TVs seem to use their inordinate brightness without discrimination, making most content bright for the sake of brightness, the X950G saves its peak brightness levels for the most intense HDR scenes, making content like Blue Planet 2 streaming from Netflix in 4K/HDR look amazing. Shots from the Green Seas episode in which the sunlight trickles down through the surface of the ocean are some of the best we've seen on a mid-range TV. It's a shame that poor sound quality ruins such a great 4K/HDR TV, but there's simply no excuse for a TV to sound this way at this price point. Now, obviously, the counter-argument here is that you could easily buy a soundbar for a few £100s and have a great all-around system, which we absolutely recommend that you do. However, taken by itself, the Sony X950G is an immaculate 4K TV that has been hamstrung by Sony's experimental new speaker design. Where to buy? You can get the Sony XBR85X950G through the link below in the description. We have checked to ensure those are the best price in the market right now. Thanks for watching.